Okay, so I get asked a lot about marketing strategy, and I think that one of the misconceptions about marketing strategies is that it's just about taking all of the elements of marketing and then applying a different budget or type of energy to each one. But if you're doing the right type of research, if you're doing the right type of research for your industry, then that looks a little bit different for everybody. And this is part of why, at least for me, it's a big part of why we've stayed a full service firm. Not because I want to do every type of marketing under the sun for every client that I get. It's more about having the right mix. So that way the clients that we have are having an effective strategy and getting in front of the right prospects. So it starts with understanding who that target is and where are they hanging out, and then what mediums or mechanisms are going to make the most sense for the strategy. So because we're a B2B shop, that doesn't always mean that email marketing is going to be the best strategy. Maybe the audience doesn't actually respond to email. Maybe it's actually one of the areas where they're very resistant. Or it could be that it's online advertising. I mean, if you're in a business to consumer market, then online advertising quite often is very important and effective and something that you should really spend time building a strategy around and putting budget into. But for a business to business market, well, that's not always the case. I think one of the best case study examples that I have was when we were working with WEG, W-E-G. So WEG does motors, and a lot of the motors that they're doing are going into manufacturing. And so one of the elements that we were looking at was the fact that their motors tend to run cooler, which means they last longer. That was a big part of the marketing because the manufacturers want motors that they're not going to have to replace frequently. And so a sale for WEG was one of those lifetime value elements. But I think better than that was that they also built transformers. Now, transformers, not everybody knows this, but they tend to be in the millions of dollars. So how do you get in front of a client or a prospect that is going to be spending that kind of money with your client? So that looks a little bit different. It's not online advertising. In fact, email can be a piece of it, but it's usually not an email that's going to seal the deal. So this is an area where direct mail totally comes into play, and getting in front of that perfect target, knowing who's making the decision, and then not just sending them a direct mail piece or an email, but actually inviting them to lunch. Like, you really want to develop a relationship and a connection with this person, because they're going to be buying usually not just one transformer, but multiple transformers. Now we're talking about millions of dollars. And even in my agency today, we have clients where a sale can equal hundreds of thousands of dollars a year just with one account, right? So it's usually not a conversation of give me all the leads you can. It's give me the right ones. I'm paying my sales team. I want to make sure that we maximize that investment, which means that the sales guys, they need to actually be working on the right prospects. And lead scoring and CRM management and things like that matter a lot for certain businesses. And then you have other businesses where they have more of an ancillary sales team and they actually manage their own list, and they're out there getting new people that they're adding to the list themselves. They don't want marketing to be blasting anything or to be building landing pages around stuff. That's not the goal for that particular type of sales team. But the sales team being known in their region like a specific salesperson, sometimes creating a program around that where you're actually supporting those individual salespeople with the client's brand and information, that can make a huge difference. And so just understanding the different mix and how those things come together is a big part of our job. And then developing a program that's actually going to make sense for the business's goals and for the team that they have in play. Yeah, that's like one of the fun things that we do in marketing, and specifically at Young Company, because we're a full service shop. And what that really looks like is being able to use anything that we have in our arsenal, in our tool bag, whatever it is. We're able to pull it and say, hey, what if we approach it like this? It could be a commercial, it could be a billboard, it could be a radio spot, or it could be an online marketing program. It could be AI optimization, because all of the people in your audience are actually using AI to answer questions before they even communicate with the company. That means that they're actually really warmed up and their intent is really strong. So awesome. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're visible to that audience so that you're getting those warmed up prospects. I mean, it really just depends on what the need is and who that target is and how they are doing their research today. How are they finding these types of companies? And I think that's fun to find out. And I think everybody's a little bit different. And as much as some marketers might want everything to just be the same type of system, understanding that yes, a system is necessary and having brand consistency is necessary to build trust with any audience, but knowing where they're actually looking for that is one of the biggest pieces that needs to be solved before you blow out your marketing budget and try all different types of things. I'm always down to try stuff, but I really like to do it knowing that who we're trying to talk to is actually where we're going with the message. So anyway, just thought I'd share.